Hello and welcome everyone to a new video. Today we are taking a look at my Devil Blade Reboot clear on the normal difficulty. In case you're wondering, we are taking the fifth replay with all, not the first, because at the first I needed another credit. I don't know why this is not mentioned there, so this is the real 1cc. I've been playing Devil Blade for a little bit now, not too long. I think overall it took me 3 hours to clear the easy mode and also the normal mode. So I feel like it's a pretty forgiving game and might be a good entry point for beginners. Visually, the game is one of the best shmups I've ever played. As you can see, the city in the background looks very cool. Also the enemies look very cool and the bullet patterns are also quite nice. You will see a little bit more in a few moments. The first mini-boss, as you can see here, you have this laser beam that he shoots. And the interesting thing is that you have some kind of a visual indicator what will happen in the game. So not every enemy does this, but it is very common in this game. I will try to point some things out. The game is also very generous with resources, so you can get a shield that absorbs 1 hit, and you also get plenty of bombs. I think the max, I don't know what the maximum is. I stockpiled up to 12 bombs, I guess. Yeah. As you can see, you have... yeah, I lost a shield here. Not too bad. Yeah, as you can see, there are different enemy types. They visually, or by color, they match pretty well. So it looks like it's some kind of army. I don't know the lore too much about the game, but you have these robots that seem to form an army, and yeah, it looks very cool. Also the explosions look very nice. The visuals are one of the best I've ever saw in a shmup I've played so far. So here's the first boss, and as you can see, you have these lasers coming down, and this is the first indicator of what will happen in this fight. So the first patterns are not too hard, and as you can see, you have this visual indicator and the sound that shows you, or that gives you a hint what happens like here. So you can position yourself in advance. And there was also these other patterns with the bullets that has this like, I don't know, yeah, like here. You saw that? You had this visual indicator here, and you can position yourself in advance. Here again, there's a slide, and also here there are slight visual indicators that show you what will happen, and you can position yourself accordingly. So that's the first boss down. So scoring in this game revolves around being very up close to the enemies and fill your berserk meter. So when you fill the berserk meter because you taking risks, yeah, you get more points. I think that's it. I'm not too much into the scoring of this game, but you see that my berserk meter fills just a little bit. So here again, the game gives you a lot of hints where the enemies are coming from. Here we have some kind of mini boss. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I think it looks very cool on this surface of the moon. You have some bombs, and now this, yeah, the moon opens and you can go inside. So this looks very sick. And I didn't see this in any other shmup, so here we are going slowly from left to right. Here we have the mid-boss. These bullets are not too hard to dodge. Here you need to be a little bit careful. Here you have the visual indicator again. And that's already the mid-boss. Also the music is very, very cool. I try to be quiet for just a little bit during this run, so you can hear a little bit of the of the sound. Now this transition also looks very cool. You get the indicator of where the enemies are coming and these circles, so you can position yourself. Here you want to stay at one side and then slowly go over. I didn't do it right, but that's the main idea. Get a bomb and get a little bit more shield. And here we have a boss that reminds me a lot of Radiant Silver Gun. In the beginning I thought this boss was cheap, so to say, but now I really like it because it feels a little bit like a dance if you're doing it correctly. Here I lose my shield, but if you're doing it correctly, it just feels like dancing, going around these obstacles. It's very cool. Yeah, here I lost my first life and already thought that the run is, well, not over, but will be more like a practice run. Here I used the bomb. And you can use these turrets to shield yourself while avoiding the lasers. Last part of the boss. Yeah, it looks very, very cool. Try to stay inside. Now go around to not get hit. And here we have it. Second boss done. As you can see, my total star rating is not too high, but I'm not playing for scores, so this might be the reason. You also see that you get coins for each stage, like 16 coins in the last stage. You can use that to unlock wallpapers and stuff in the main menu, in case you're wondering. Get another bomb, get more shield. This is quite generous of the game, so that's why I feel it might be good for beginners. So you have these starships in the back that shoot lasers, and you have to position yourself accordingly to not get hit. And I think this looks very, very nice. If you look at the background, the way the space and these space cruisers or whatever it is, this space warships look, it's very, very nice. So now we have to fight 2 of them, and I have to use a bomb because I didn't get into the right position. But that's not too bad because we still have 9 bombs and 1 life, and I wanted to make it as far as possible. Okay, so here you need to be a little bit careful and move your ship around so you don't get hit by the rockets. Yeah, and this is the mid-boss. And he throws this very cool, I don't know, it looks like sticks at you, which is very cool. And then you have the bullets that come from the sides. Very, very nice boss. Here again, you want to stay at one side and then go over slowly. This was better than in the last stage. Here again, focus on the enemies. I'm using my spread shot mainly right now. Here as well, it looks scarier in the beginning than it really is. You can just stay at one side and then dodge the bullets. Here we get another shield and we get another bomb. And we are close to the next boss. But before we have to dodge a little bit, a few more lasers and a few more enemies. So this is the third boss. He has this very interesting pattern with this turning bullets. I use the bomb here just to make sure not to get hit. Here you cannot hit the boss, you just have to evade the flamethrower and then get back into position. Here I lost the shield because I forgot that he is shooting this laser from the middle, and I used another bomb. Yeah, so overall the bullet patterns and the bosses, they look very cool. Yeah, this is also very cool. You just have to do minimal, or not minimal movement, but you have to do a little bit of movement to not get hit by the flames. Here I get hit again. I think if you... I'm not sure about this, but I think when you get to the next phase of a boss, you get another shield. I don't know if this is only for the normal mode. I have to check it with the hard mode. I want to check that out. But I have a feeling that you get a shield if you make it to the next phase of a boss. So this stage is very cool, very unique in my opinion. Because you have this one single star cruiser that you need to destroy. And I think the easiest way is to stay at one side and then slowly go over. Or not even go over, you can just stay here. Avoid the bullets and yeah, let the spread shot handle everything. So this is the safest option, I guess. And I didn't want to yeah, get into danger. So here I started at the right and now I'm making my move over to the left. And with every turn you destroy, it gets a little bit safer, of course. So this explosion looked very cool. It's very satisfying to dismantle this starship. So in the beginning it can be a little bit confusing because there is, yeah, a lot going on. But yeah, this was unnecessary. But yeah, if you stay calm and yeah, as soon as you recognize that some stuff just doesn't hit you if you stay in the middle or at the right or wherever, and you focus at one side first. Here I use the bomb for safety reasons. Because of this patterns, I was out of position. Yeah, but when you focus one side first, you make stuff a lot easier. So here I'm focusing at this mid part and go over slowly and just avoid the bullets that are aimed in my direction. Of course, for score play you want to be a little bit more upfront and be a little bit quicker, I guess, but yeah. For survival, I think this is the safest thing to do. No need to get into danger. Yeah, you have these aimed bullets, and they get, yeah, they go out and then track you like heat missiles or something like this. So you see them and then you have a little bit of time to dodge. Here again, same thing, just stay on one side and let the spread shot do its work for maximum safety. Okay, and this is the last part of the Star Cruiser and also the next boss. First pattern is okay-ish. Here you have the laser where you need to go into the right position. This was quite close. And here you always have these lines that are the visual indicators where the bullets are going. Like here or here. And this makes it a little bit easier. So you need to know what's coming. Oh, this looks so satisfying. Just the looks when something gets destroyed and these bosses attach new stuff to their body. It looks just so like mighty and heavy, which is very cool. Yeah, so I just used the bomb to avoid this kind of stuff. And even though you have this visual indication, it can be a little bit tricky in the heat of the moment. Just look at how beautiful this game looks. It's just amazing. These explosions and also this this kind of going from stage to stage transitions, they are very, very interesting. They make it a little bit longer, which I don't like, but on the other hand, it just looks very, very cool. Yeah, so here you have to be a little bit careful because you have these missiles that follow you around and you cannot stay just in position. You have to move a little bit. This might be a little bit confusing in the beginning when you do it the first time, but you get used to it. Here is the strategy is also to stay on one side and then tap over to the other side. Here you can stay in the middle of the robots, so you don't get hit by their shots. Yeah, as you can see, you can not get crashed by enemies, so you will lose a life or a shield. Yeah, and this part is just a few enemies. They don't shoot a lot of bullets, in my opinion, so this part is quite chill. This is a little bit more interesting, but also, yeah, you kill stuff very fast. This is kind of cool, I think. Now you get a new bomb and you get a new shield. As I said, it's very generous. And here you have a part where you have to follow this trail. Normally I don't like this when games do stuff like this, but it is quite easy to follow in this game. So we made quick work of this enemy, and then here it's also not too hard to get through this kind of enemies. They don't even shoot bullets. Position yourself in the right direction to not get hit. Here as well, so you cannot just stay in the middle. I kind of like this because you just cannot just chill at the bottom of the screen and wait for stuff to happen. This was also very interesting, never saw that in a shmup. And yeah, we are down to the stage 5 boss. Yeah, and this is like a crab. Yeah, is it a crab? I don't know, a crab-like boss. I used the bomb relatively fast and then lost the shield, which is not ideal. And here, I don't know why, I just didn't react to the ball. It's just a silly death. Here I used another bomb, and yeah. It's very interesting with his arms and how he uses this, and now he fires all these lasers and you have to go into the right position again. I used the bomb here because I was not sure if I can do it, and now we're in the last phase. And here we have something we saw a little bit earlier at stage 2 boss, so kind of. You have these walls where you can avoid some hits. But you also cannot hit the boss itself, so this is some kind of risk-reward thing. You need to find the right opening to shoot him, and yeah, soon enough you will have this. Everything explodes. Very, very cool stuff. And right when you thought that was it, no way, Jose. That's actually one last challenge. But first you get shields and bombs and bombs and shields, and this made me more confident that I could finally, or that I can at last finish the game. Here we have another silly hit, but I have enough bombs and not my goal, but I just said to myself I have to use all my resources, because dying now with all the resources is the most silly thing ever. Here you have to dodge a lot of lasers, get yourself into the right position, or use a bomb like I did. And this game throws a lot at you, and I think at first it's pretty much overwhelming, but if you practice this a little bit, you get a little bit more accustomed to it, even though I'm not doing too good, but it's good enough. So we have still 5 bombs, and I'm not afraid to use them to finish the boss off. I like these intermissions where you have to dodge the attacks. This looks very, very nice. Very, very cool attack. All these lasers, it's just visually, it's just a blast to play. Here I lost the shield, use another bomb and finish him. And that's Devil Blade, normal mode. So there were a few silly deaths. The game is very generous with shields and also with bombs. So I think it's a great, I don't know if it's a good entry point, but it's very forgiving if you're a beginner. I hope you liked this video. I will try to go for hard mode next. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the game. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.